Chris, it's Magnus. You need to come to Sweden. You need to come to Sweden. Chris, come to family camp. Yeah, bring your Christmas presents. Better be good.
Ever since I was a tiny little child, I've been nuts about Christmas. I start humming Christmas carols in October. Halloween, Thanksgiving, these are tiny, insignificant speed bumps on the road to the good stuff.
Whoa, look at this street.
I grew up in Southern California, where it's 70 degrees in December. So Stockholm is like Christmas fantasy camp. The entire city is covered in beautiful white snow. Christmas lights twinkle from every window, and Swedes bundled up against the cold pour you cups of hot mulled wine. I was invited to Sweden by Magnus Nilsson.
It's not an invitation. I think you need to come here.
Magnus is one of the most brilliant chefs I've ever met. He's talented and brave as hell. He's like a Viking cook. I've got to find him a Christmas gift while I'm here.
Better be good.
We'll catch up with Magnus later in the week, but we're starting in Stockholm, where I'm trying to absorb as much Yuletide splendor and Swedish magnificence as I can fit into my hungry little maw. I'm thinking maybe my enthusiasm for Christmas will help me just blend in, like a furry at a mascot convention. Because besides the fact that it's a winter wonderland, I know incredibly little about this country.
It's snowy and cold. This is Stockholm's largest sushi and social services combination building. 3 out of 4 people in Sweden will die every year from snow falling from top of buildings, crushing people under the weight of compacted ice.
Along for the ride is my lovely and talented fiancée, Jamie. She deserves the vacation because she has to put up with my crazy Christmas fixation all year long. I love her so much. But she doesn't have a clue about Sweden either. Luckily, Jamie and I are meeting up with someone who does know something. My food writer friend, Matthias Kroon.
I'm smoking a cigarette. Are you filming me now? What's going on?
Matthias is charming, Swedish, knows what's good to eat, and looks a bit like a strapping young Santa Claus, which I like about him.
You should know about me that I unabashedly love all things Christmas. I can't get enough of it. All of it. Elves, jingle horses, toys, bad Christmas movies, Christmas miracles. I'm expecting you to produce 2 or 3 Christmas miracles per night.
Yeah, it's Christmas time, so we'll be drinking a lot of glögg.
Glug.
Glögg. You can pronounce it whichever way you want, but you'll end up with the same product. No, but it's like red wine, but it's been kind of infused with lots of exotic fruits and spices.
So, welcome to Sweden.
Yeah, welcome to San Francisco.
Welcome to...
Thank you for having us. This is the cutest little thimble full of wine I've ever had.
Yeah, we have 200 of them, but it's small breakfast. Getting drunk on this is horrible because it's so sweet, you know?
Throwing this up, that's gonna be pretty. You'll see that.
A few hours after we land, Matthias informs me that it's getting close to dinner time and that we should head out for a restaurant called Ekstedt. During the winter in Stockholm, daytime and nighttime are practically indiscernible. Save for a few hours around noon, everything feels like baby go sleepy time. Fortunately, the restaurant is bright and warm and smells deliciously of burning wood.
The whole idea of the cooking here is like to use like ancient Scandinavian techniques of cooking. So what we use is we use fire, smoke, cast iron.
The smell in here is insane.
Yeah, and the heat.
Yeah, it's warm.
I really can't take the heat very well either, so I start sweating like a I don't know, like a pig, you could say, but...
I think we could have a little competition for sweatiness.
Yeah?
It's actually what my fiance finds most attractive, is she just likes really gross...
The nose sweat.
For me.
It's like around the temples mostly.
Yeah, just like little beads of disgusting sweat on my
Down the
temples. And my back, yeah.
Yeah.
In Scandinavia, we used to cook a lot inside the chimney, so we made a replica of a chimney, 3 chimneys, which we use to smoking. So this is our signature dish.
Oh man.
It's amazingly good. There's tomatoes on the dish.
We make tomatoes over the fire, so we just let them sit on that string.
Oh man. Tomatoes are incredible. I think that every house with a fireplace should have that string of tomato pearls. California has amazing tomatoes, and we didn't come up with that.
Actually, those tomatoes are really
Yeah, that's why you have to hang them all day long.
In a way, Niklas is putting a point to some of the Nordic. I mean, if you don't have exceptional product where you can just slice and put on the plate and say voila, you have to be creative with it.
I think that's called cooking.
Cooking.
Yeah.
Cooking. There you go. There, cooking. There he is.
Put it in your hot tub.
Put it in the hot tub.
Drop this guy in the hot tub. Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
So this is a traditional way of cooking fish in Sweden. We put all this hay on top. It's very simple. We just put this into the fire and we just let it burn.
Mattias says that fire is close to the Swedish heart. Is that?
Yeah.
As a diner, it's almost exciting to even see flames in a kitchen, you know? Like, people get excited when they see, oh, there's a fire in there. What is that fire doing in the
I'm going to
kitchen?
show you fire.
As long as it's not sacrifice an Asian person to the flames of hell, I'm happy to participate. Every night at Except, the last order of business is to fill their ludicrously hot oven with leeks. In the morning, cooks will come in to harvest the ash to use as a seasoning.
It's amazingly hot, yeah.
1,073 Fahrenheit. 1,073 Fahrenheit. Oh, we went up 100 degrees just now.
So that's why you need rough vegetables here. We don't go for like spring onions. You know? We go like,
Right. Okay, let's do it. Why is it so hot in there?
it's crazy hot.
Oh, yeah.
You can feel the sweat that's going on.
I already run so hot. This is not for me.
All those sexy, sweaty pearls coming off.
Oh my God. After dinner, Niklas coaches us in the ways of prancing through the streets of Stockholm majestically and safely. We call it an early night because tomorrow we begin our week in earnest. I'm no closer to knowing anything about this country, but I've only been here for one day. What is wrong with you guys? I plan to be a full-blooded Swede by the time we see Magnus.
I'm gonna get some sushi.
Maybe I'll bleach my hair.
Hej tomtegubbar, slå i glasen.
Hej Tom, du har en tumbler till YouTube.
There we go. I'm in Stockholm, indulging my clinical addiction to Christmas with an off-the-rails holiday bender. I'm gonna set a new Weight Watchers points record, starting here at Chef Magnus X Gem of a Butcher Shop, Waxen Skafferi. So what does Christmas look like in your house? What do you do for Christmas?
If you ask a Swedish, what do you see in your head when you say Christmas table? 9 out of 10 would say they see this pig's head.
With an apple.
You have a piping bag with just lard, and you decorate the pig's head.
This is the pig that Magnus X told us about yesterday. I thought this was a chocolate pig at first. This is a legitimate pig head with an apple in its mouth, decorated with food-colored lard.
It's the image that we have of the old days of that's what an old-fashioned Christmas looks like.
We're gonna go see Magnus in Babakin, and we have to find him a Christmas gift.
Better be good.
And I feel terrified. What can I bring that guy?
Smoked pig's fat.
Smoked pig's fat.
Do you want to try some?
I do want to try some. Holy cow, it's so good.
It just melts in your mouth.
Yeah, it's unreal.
I could eat this lunch, dinner, and breakfast.
It's in the thigh of a moose.
The inner thigh of moose.
Yeah.
Or the sexy part of the moose.
Sexy,
Yeah.
sexy moose.
Oh, we should kill all the moose.
Yeah, we try.
I spotted a little bit of blood pudding over
Yeah, check it out.
This one is something different. This piece of blood pudding, I would say like this much is butter and this much is blood.
We have to get some of this and
Yeah.
figure out a way to cook this.
For sure.
I'll fry up some at Årsta.
Awesome.
Good idea.
Like any self-respecting Nordic chef or Bond villain, Magnus has a laboratory. In a sprawling warehouse tucked in an out-of-the-way corner of the city, he experiments with new techniques and products for the shop. So after loading up on cured moose and reindeer bits, we drive to the test kitchen to fry up our blood pudding and see what else Magnus has in the works.
He cracks open a tub of putrefying salmon bellies, also known as the less stinky of his 2 Scandinavian fish sauces.
You smell this?
Yeah, I can smell it. Oh, it's good. It's not like stinky.
No.
That's the less stinky one.
Yeah.
Show me the stinky one.
This is with herring.
That's herring.
Yeah, that's herring.
That's funky.
It's really funky.
Finally, Magnus fries a few thick slices of blood pudding for us. It's barely solid, quivering like silken tofu, but somehow still crisp on the outside. The texture defies belief, like a Gusher's fruit snack.
That's so good.
I'd love to hang around and see what other diabolical goodies Magnus has in the works. We've got to head out if we're going to squeeze in one more tasty treat before dinner.
Best restaurant in Stockholm. You're laughing, I'm serious.
What is that? What are our options? Everything's written in Swedish, though.
Okay, so we eat it with lingonberries and pickled cucumber. It's like a sweet pickled cucumber.
Sour.
Sour. Well, sweet. Okay,
Sweet sour.
But ooh. Oh, yo, 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 yo,
Yeah, this is the favorite.
And there's 2 versions. There's lingonberry and this is just red
crispy
onion.
one.
Crisp bread or on dark bread.
That's pretty damn good.
Wow, look at this snack. Enjoy.
I see snowflakes fall. Young children have a ball. But I can't smile at all. You're not with me.
There's nothing better than watching a kid fall down by ice skating.
Quiet scene. Widespread parents scream, but they don't mean a thing.
The cornerstone of a proper Swedish Christmas is an outrageous buffet, a fixture at both homes and restaurants. Ours came at Långbro Värdshus from chef and romance novel cover model Fredrik Eriksson. It was the most overtly Christmas-themed meal of our whole trip and the most aggressive eating we did in Sweden.
Normally you have to try 7 different plates, so that's
7 different places.
Try the Baltic herring. We have the 18 different kinds. This is traditional, it's boiled salmon. Some smoked salmon again with a horseradish, small terrine with some shrimps. The feet from the pig, voila. And then you have the duck liver, jello beetroot, sausage, our homemade pâté, lightly smoked veal, just for Christmas. Turkey, some Brussels sprouts. One of the most important parts is the Christmas ham. Every family in Sweden have it. And it's a boiled ham together with some mustard on the top. This one is quite heavy.
So do you have like a wheelchair that you push people out of the restaurant with? This is wrong, right? I'm not supposed to eat it like this.
No, nothing is wrong.
No, this is wrong.
Nothing is wrong.
My hot
No,
food's
it-
getting cold over there. I got 8 plates of fish.
Yeah.
You're looking at me disappointed because I shouldn't have made him make 7 plates and then.
No, but we eat them plate by plate, not all in one.
Well, I'm an American.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
how we do it.
That's great. That's
Yeehaw.
great. We
Hey,
What is the thing? Skull.
Skål.
Let's eat. How much time do we have before lunch?
10 minutes?
All right, I'm gonna get some sushi because we're in Sweden and I have to eat sushi. I'm gonna get an 8-piece maki combination with nigiri.
Pooch fart.
It actually means roughly what you think you're doing.
Nicholas Ekstedt is back in the house, y'all. Nicholas's family owns a summer home in the archipelago. They also share a sauna located on a thimble-sized adjacent island. And that's where Nicholas has cryptically guaranteed we'll have a real Swedish Christmas experience. I guess we're pressed for time because he's arranged for us to take a military-grade rib boat out to the sauna.
I usually take my own boat, so it takes me a little longer, so we'll be out there in 45 minutes. So this is like luxury.
How long would it normally take you to get out there?
2 hours.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that sounds safe.
And then I'm gonna show you how to do some glug too. And you're gonna get undressed later on too.
It's all set up.
I
guess now we're getting to a little faster.
Hold on to the waves here.
I've been trying to understand the Swedish psyche during this trip. And I think I now have a grasp on the entire thing. Swedish people are nuts.
Okay, so the hardcore guys, what they do, they take a sauna for a while, then they go roll in the snow, and then they jump into the water. The real hardcore thing is go in the water, get up, roll in the snow, and then back in the sauna.
Oh, holy cow. Are you doing this?
Look at my beard.
You're a real man.
After 20 minutes of crouching sweatily with my bros, it's time to cool off.
You go first. Should I go first?
Oh, this is all you guys. Oh my God, dude.
Okay,
What's wrong with you guys?
Just any day.
With our man bits all but frozen from the swim, Nicholas makes us a restorative beverage.
So this is glug. So I do a caramel. So you have this blend of all these spices. So we just pour in here some. And then you want it to be burning like this. And pour on red wine.
Oh, it's a snow cone. Oh, man.
and then you have like an orange. Squeeze the juice into this.
You can tell Nicholas does this every Christmas.
Yeah, no kidding. Thank you, sir.
94 points by Robert Parker.
Dude.
Good stuff, Nicholas.
Yeah. Skål. Skål.
Skål.
We're sort of Glug snow cone truck in San Francisco.
Yeah, Glug snow cone truck.
We're coming to the end of our time in Stockholm, and I've been treated so well it's embarrassing. I've farted around and stuffed my face, merrily coasting my way through the past few days. But now I'm running out of time to shop for a Christmas gift for my friend Magnus Nilsson, who invited me here in the first place.
Better be good, dude.
What can I bring him that he can't get for himself? Wallowing in failure, I seek solace with a familiar friend. Chinese food has gotten many a forlorn soul through tough times. Maybe a plate of mapo tofu will bring me some inspiration. Dude! That's it. The answer to my Christmas gift problem has been staring me in the face this whole time. I need to bring Magnus something he can't get up north, something that I enjoy every Christmas. How long is a ride is it?
1 hour.
Every discussion about Fäviken begins with how far away it is. Making your way to the restaurant is part of the experience. There are no accidental visitors here. But the real magic of the place is how far away it feels. It's an immersive experience, totally separate from anything I've ever known.
Hey, Chris.
How are you?
How's it going?
Very well. Welcome. Come in.
Magnus, you invited me out to Sweden. I came all the way out here, but I got super nervous about not showing up with a Christmas gift. And so I spent almost my entire time in Stockholm looking for a Christmas gift for you. I failed miserably at first. I hit a low. Sitting at one of Stockholm's finest dining establishments, it dawned on me that I need to bring you a little bit of my Christmas and not a little bit of your Christmas. Brought you all the way from Stockholm. It's quite nice Chinese food, actually. We've got some mapo tofu, barbecue pork, water-cooked chicken.
This is so nice.
I thought maybe you wouldn't be able to get delivery Chinese here.
No, we don't.
And
we have to drive 120 kilometers to get Chinese food.
And so I did the driving for you.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you so much. I think it's beautiful.
Magnus and I take a walk around the restaurant grounds, which, needless to say, are beautiful beyond belief. Fäviken only serves 14 people each night, but they have a separate building for aging beef and ducks for months at a time. Like countless restaurants, Fäviken is all about hyper-localism, but it feels natural here. It's winter, so meat comes from the aging room and vegetables come from a root cellar dug out of the hillside. It's Christmas in Middle-earth. Out of respect for our fellow guests, and honestly for fear of messing with Magnus's flow, we didn't shoot anything in the dining room. Magnus is generous, genteel, charming, and kind, but he doesn't mess around at work.
Plating skate in 3 minutes. 3 minutes?
We have a timeline on which we would like to serve the dishes. And even if there are different dishes from different evenings, the structure of the menu is pretty much the same every night.
He methodically organizes and executes the 12 courses and numerous amuse-bouche and after-dinner treats that comprise dinner at Fäviken. If something goes wrong, he plows forward without a hiccup. The lobster he planned on serving wasn't up to snuff, so he scrapped it and moved on. I didn't notice or miss it.
Billy, come here now. Do not put soup on the fish. No black shit on the fish, Answer me right. No black shit.
Everyone is seated at the same time, they have the same menu, they eat at the same time, at the same pace. We take a lot of risk cooking the way we do. There are no safety nets. What this system or this structure also provides is the possibility to work very focused on one thing. Like Johnny can focus on cooking the piece of skate perfectly. And then he can move on and focus on the next thing.
Okay, pick up.
Fäviken feels so honest and thrillingly new. In fact, this whole week has been unlike any Christmas I've known. Sweden's about as far from sunny Southern California as I can get. Yet somehow it all feels comfortingly familiar. Maybe because everything looks like a postcard-perfect rendition of Christmas.
It's a Christmas miracle right here.
But I think it's something more than that. I think back on the past few days and I'm astounded by the food we've eaten. Over the last few years, new Nordic cuisine has supplanted Spanish as the hottest hotness, and cities like Stockholm and Copenhagen have become global eating destinations. Jacob Holmstrom and Anton Bure at Gastrologic, Bjorn Fransen at Restaurant Fransen, Matthias Dahlgren at Matt Baron. They treated us with endless hospitality while we were in town, serving playful, brave, delicious, and unfamiliar plates until we cried for mercy. There's a warmth of spirit here that more than makes up for the cold weather. I think I've exacerbated my Christmas sickness by coming to Sweden, as I don't think I'll ever be able to settle for candy canes and fake snow again. I guess I'll just have to come back next year.